So where do I start? Lately, I've been trying to be creative and do my video thing, my YouTube thing, my content creating thing, and I have not been able to be productive. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people in general, entrepreneurs and people all over, like, just haven't been able to sleep, haven't been able to be productive, haven't been able to think clear because of everything that's going on in the world. And this is nothing new, but I don't know, it's just something that I feel like this is my platform. This is the platform that we've built together, and it's the platform that you guys have granted me the opportunity to have. And I have to remember that I built this platform for myself as a way of me to express myself and for me to do things that I want to do and express my creativity, as well as, most importantly, to vent. You know what I mean? And I just haven't been able to do that lately. So I thought that I'd make a video about how I feel, because this is like, when I make videos in general, it's like my therapy, to be honest with you guys. And what is therapy if you don't talk about what's on your mind, right? And I think this channel needs a few videos like this. So everybody knows what's been going on. It's all over the news. It's been disgusting. It's been going on for years and years and years and years and years. And it all boils down to one thing. And it's so stupid and it's so old. Racism, right? A group of people, not all, a group of people don't like another group of people because of the color of their skin, because of how they were born, because they were born with a different skin color than them. And that's the basis of it. As far as, if anybody can explain it any differently, then feel free to try to explain it in the comment section. But it's just so freaking stupid. One group of people dislikes another group of people because they were born with different color skin. What are we, 5 years old? Like, that's the stupidest thing in the world. And I know, like, not everybody, let's just, like, I'm trying to be compassionate in the way I word things. I'm trying to be careful in the way I word things, because I want to be compassionate, but I like to be blunt. I like to be blunt also. I don't want to sugarcoat things, but, you know, I still want to be compassionate to you guys and how you guys feel and stuff like that. Even though a lot of the times I feel like people aren't compassionate about the way I feel, or people that look like me feel. So let me just put it like this. I know that not all white people are racist. I have white friends. I know white people, and, you know, I know people in general, like, people want to do good. But I'm just going to say it without biting my tongue. Some white people are just darn evil. And I don't know what it stems from. I don't know where well, yeah, I mean, even down to back to slavery days. Like, I don't know where that came from. Like, what is it, like, what made one man think that they were different or better than another man, or capable of doing things that another man is not capable of doing? The only way I can, like, maintain my sanity is to try to make sense of it, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't make any sense at all to me. So, and like I said, I know it's not all white people, because even as a black man, right, like, a lot of the times I'll see black people doing dumb stuff, right? Me and my friends, we've been in situations where, you know, some of us, and you see a bunch of black people doing some dumb stuff, and as a black person, sometimes you're like, oh boy. It makes you feel embarrassed. It makes me feel embarrassed when I see somebody else doing something stupid that I know that I am going to get judged for, even though I know I would never do something that stupid. So I know damn well that a white person, when white people are doing certain things that are evil, malicious, racist, they're embarrassed because, you know, they know that we're gonna look at them with a side eye, and it's just a vicious circle. You know what I mean? We're embarrassed because of, you know, but at the end of the day, it's not about black people doing stupid things, because I think we can all agree that everybody of all nationality, of all different races, does stupid things. There's no one thing that one race does that another race does not. I mean, what is race? Who invented that? Like, there's no thing that one man does that another man does not. You know what I mean? I mean, we can say historically, I can argue that historically, like, a certain race, like historically, white people have done some really malicious and evil things to whole civilizations. You know, and I think maybe a lot of other ethnicities have done evil things, but when it comes to black people, like, I don't know what it is. It seems like other races just look at us like we're so mean and we're so evil, and we do all this crazy things, and we don't. Like, we've never done anything to anybody, you know what I mean, to, like, of significance. Like, historically, like, what has a black man done, or a black woman, what has a black person done historically to, like, label them like this evil thing or this hateful thing that people look at them as? Like, I don't understand. And I like, when I try to make sense of it all, I just think like racism is an illness. You know what I mean? I mean, I think that like some people are just have issues that they need to get past and grow up and understand that, like, this whole thing is stupid, and they don't know, or maybe they do, maybe it's part of their thing, that they don't know how much, like, something can psychologically affect people. You know what I mean? Ever since slavery days, right? Arguably, we could say since slavery days, black people have never mentally recovered, because there's no type of therapy or there's no type of rehabilitation that's been done for black people. But now, fast forward 200-300 years, right? And racism is still going on. It's just a little bit different. Like, opportunities aren't the same. You don't get treated the same. And even the justice system, this is what this is all about, right? This is what everybody's like rioting and looting and stuff is all about. The justice system, the system that's put in place to protect you, that you pay taxes in hopes that you would be treated the same, just like a human being. They don't respect you, and you're just shown time after time after time after time that your life is not as valuable as a dog, even. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I supposed to do with that information? How am I supposed to feel? You know what I mean? How is a group of people supposed to feel about themselves? You know what I mean? So that does psychological damage to people. And I don't know if other people are aware of it. I don't know, like, the solution to it. Actually, the solution to it is to just, like, people to stop being racist. And I don't think, like, to be honest with you, I don't think, like, racism is a black problem. I mean, it's a black problem to the point where we have to deal with it, like, as black people, but it's not a black problem because we didn't make this stuff up. Like, that's a white person's problem, I think. Like, because I think racism is like, I mean, in my world, it's a white black thing. So it's like, and it's not all white people. And it's not, you know what I mean? So it's like, what is it with white people that makes them look down on black people? You know what I mean? What is it? Because I mean, I don't. Is it what, like, please, somebody in the comment section, somebody who might be a racist, I don't know, please help me to understand, because it's just silly to me. Because God forbid, if you're in a situation where you need a kidney, mine works in your body, my heart works in your body, we bleed the same blood. There are different blood types, but we bleed blood, right? We function the same. Anything you can learn, I can learn. You know what I mean? Anything I can do, you can do, you can do, I can do, you know? So what is it that makes a person feel like they, I don't know, are they afraid? Are they like, or is it just a hate? I don't know, because I don't think we give people reasons to be afraid of us or hate us. You know what I mean? The way that a group of black people act that are from the hood, per se, like, is because of their environment. They're white people in the same environments that act a certain way, right? So it's like, all across the board, no matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, no matter where you come from, no matter where you live, when a black person walks in the room and there's a group of white people in there, there's something in that room. You can feel it. You can feel it. And as a black man, like, it's just, you know what I mean? I guess it's always going to be a thing, like, you're different, but, like, you shouldn't have to feel like you're, like, people think that you're less than, because you're not. I know I'm not. You know what I mean? I know I'm not. I know plenty of stupid people from all walks of life. You know what I mean? And being stupid, uneducated, or like, evil or mean-spirited doesn't have a color. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand it. And watching everything that's going on with the injustices, all the different, many, countless times that you've seen a situation start off just with a conversation and end up with a black man dying. It's just like, hits me differently, because 100% that could be me. And that's a reality. So, like, it hits me different, because I know that every single day, like, I could, like, die just because of the color of my skin. I could die. Like, I could lose my life. I'm not a mean-spirited person. I don't, like, go out and do evil things to people, like, but if I'm in a certain situation with law enforcement, and I might not even be doing anything bad, it's just that I'm treated or some type of way because of the color of my skin. You know what I mean? I served in the Navy. You know, I was a school bus driver. You know, I've been employed with Amtrak, National Railroad Passenger Corporation, for 19 years. I'm a homeowner. I pay taxes. I'm a YouTuber. None of that matters, guys. None of that matters. Only thing that matters, you're black. And trust me, I love myself. I love myself. I love my brown skin, you know, so this is no way, shape, form, or fashion, any type of way, like anything saying that I wish I wasn't black. You will never hear that come out of my mouth. Never hear that. I'm unapologetically black. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I love my heritage. I love my family. I love my people. I love where I come from, you know, and I can't imagine life, living life any different. To me, it seems like it would be boring. You know what I mean? Because life is all about ups and downs. Just everybody goes through the struggle of life and trying to make whatever you're trying to do work. And I feel like it's weird, but I feel like all the obstacles that black people have to go through just on a day-to-day basis somewhat makes their life more colorful, if that makes any sense. It makes, to me, as a black man, it makes me, like, when I accomplish something, it makes that thing sweeter. You know what I mean? It makes me feel 10 times as good, because I feel like a certain group of people probably think that I shouldn't be doing it, or I shouldn't be able to accomplish that thing. So I don't know, man. Like, I'm sorry I haven't been creating content for you guys. I'm sorry if you guys hate me after this message but it's just, I know it's not everybody. Trust me. And I know it's not anybody in Dub Nation. I know it's not any of you guys. Or maybe it might be, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, I don't care, because it's freaking stupid. It's just stupid. Like, it doesn't even make any, like, think about that. I don't like you because you were born. Like, not like when we're like we get to choose, like, okay, which one do I want to be when I come out? You know what I mean? It's like people were born the way they are. And what kills me even more is that, like, everybody's so sensitive about this and that. Oh, the dogs. Oh, the ozone layer, the environment. Oh, but when it comes to black people, oh, the gays and the lesbians. Oh, let them live free. Let them. But when it comes to black people, nobody gives a shit. At least that's how I feel. You know what I mean? And now, seeing all the protesters, like, it makes me feel like there's a little bit of hope, because arguably a lot of the protesters that were out there on the front lines were white people. Like, thank you. And a lot of the people that were looting were black people. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at least from where I'm in certain neighborhoods. But don't listen. There were white people out there looting too. And I noticed a lot of the people who were setting fires and taking it to the next level. It seemed to me like they were white people. Like, black people were just taking shit. Excuse my language, guys. And white people were like, set fire, throw the brick. You know what I mean? Like, take it to the next level. Like, we don't, like, I had a conversation with one of my friends, like, yesterday. And I'm like, dude, like, setting fires is not our thing. Like, we only time we light a fire, and I don't smoke, by the way, but I just figured I'd say that before I go. Only time we light a fire is to smoke a L, right? Or to light the barbecue grill to cook some food. Like, black people, we don't start fires. That's not our thing. You know what I mean? Like, but a black person, I mean, all people will take some stuff. I've done some stuff in my past. I wouldn't do it now. I'm grown. I'm too old to do stupid stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't want to say it's justified that people were out there looting and things like that, but, like, I feel like when you put people in a certain situation, in a certain environment, that's what happens. I mean, it's like, That's what happens. It's like survival. It's like instinct. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to justify it. It's wrong, and it's downright stupid. Especially the stupidest part is me looking at people destroy grocery stores and pharmacies and stuff like that, and businesses that you probably or your friends probably work at. That's the most dumbest thing ever. But at the same time, these young kids, man, this is a different generation. This is a different generation, different types of people that we're talking about here. Every generation, like, is more and more militant, it seems like. You know what I mean? So, like, this generation, the racist people really have to proceed with extreme caution, because these young guys is not taking the stuff that, you know, generations before them dealt with or would put up with, you know. And I wrote on my social media post, what was it, like 2 days ago, I said, like, if this stuff doesn't, like, get better for black people, these young kids are going to stop buying Jordans and start buying guns. And then we're all really going to have a problem. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like, I don't think that I put this together, this video, right. And I might lose a few subscribers. But, man, I feel like I just had to get this off my chest, man. I just had to get this off my chest, because, like, it does affect you. It does affect you. It does affect you psychologically, emotionally, and it just, like, drains on you, just like this big, heavy thing that you got on you. And it's just, you think about it, and it's just so fucking stupid. It's like, you know, people are compassionate, but, like, where's the same compassion when it comes to a black man getting killed for selling cigarettes, or a black man getting killed for spending a fake $20 bill? Arguably, he might not have even known it was fake. You know what I mean? Or a black man getting shot in his car just for not having registration or stuff. And then you see white people in the same situations, and they get treated totally different. White people killing, you know, shooting up churches, and then they get taken to McDonald's before they, you know, it's just sad. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, sorry about this rant. Sorry I haven't been producing content for you guys, but I just wanted to get this off my chest, and I'm glad I did, because I think this channel did need a little dose of realness and a little bit of who I am and where I stand with this stuff. I mean, I could smile all day at the camera and, you know, talk light and fluffy with you guys, but you guys know I like to put stuff out, and I haven't put stuff out in a while, so you know when somebody's going through something. And I don't, like, hate any white people. It's just crazy. Like, I just proceed with caution. I'll tell you what I don't like. I can't stand cops. I can't stand cops. I'm gonna work on that, but I do not like police officers at all. I don't trust them. I don't like them. And that's just me personally. I mean, I know all cops aren't bad cops, and there are a lot of good cops. I want to say that there's more good cops than bad cops, but anytime a cop is around, I'm just like, I feel like, you know how some people are scared of clowns? Like, I don't want to say I'm scared of cops, but yeah, I guess I am scared of cops. That's how I feel about cops, police officers. I can't stand them. Like, even when like I'm driving down the street and I see a cop car, it's like, oh shit. Like, all my stuff is straight, like my registration, everything is fine, but I'm just like, it's just like this thing. And how can you blame a person? Because every time you see something go down with a black man and a police officer, it doesn't end in the way it's supposed to. It's not, and then there's no justice being done about situations. So it's like, we have this thing with us where it's just getting worse and worse and worse, and it's not getting better. But guys, we'll see how this unfolds after this rioting and all the craziness, all the destruction and burning and all this stuff. I'm not pointing any fingers, but You know, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this stuff in the comments down below? Please let me know. Let me know. But yeah, it does affect you, and it does have an effect on your creativity and productivity. And I don't even know if this helped at all, but I'm just gonna have to move past it and start back making my content, because this is what I like to do. This is my outlet, and this is what I'm gonna continue to do, no matter who thinks I'm not supposed to do it, no matter how many negative racist comments I get in the comment section, no matter how people look at me and how silly people think it is. I like to do it. I'm going to keep on doing it, and I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it, and I'm going to do the things that I want to do, so that I don't have to look back and say, I wonder what would have happened if I would have done this or that, guys. But yeah, more cameo videos coming up, more embroidery videos coming up. Just had to take a few days to get my head together, because I sat down to do videos several times and it just wasn't there. I even tried to record and things just wasn't going right, and you know, and I do have stuff that I want to do and want to show you guys and teach you guys, but you just get into this type of mood where you're like, it's just no clear solution, you know what I mean? And it's just frustrating, because at the end of the day, you know, it's just one stupid issue that a certain group of people have that's infecting everybody else. You know what I mean? Because this racism it's a disease, and the person that has it infects all the people that are around it by displaying it. You know what I mean? The people that they're racist against, black people, it infects us. Like it's like it infected me. You know what I mean? Like, I hate cops. I feel some type of way when I walk in a room full of white people, because I know that they probably don't want me there, for just because of the color of my skin. Like it's depressing. It's sad. And I don't know. It's just a thing, I guess. So, I mean, we'll see how this goes. I hope everybody can get it back together for the country. You know, but right now, America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, is looking like, it's not looking so good right now. Looking like a third world country. We're like, everything that we've ever invaded other countries to try to prevent them from doing to their people, America's doing to their people. Like tear gassing people. You know what I mean? I mean, they're doing everything short of, well, that's not true either. I was going to say they're doing everything short of killing people, but they're killing us. So, it's crazy, right? Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. I'm sorry if it ended up on a depressing note, but I'm just not feeling it anymore. So, sorry guys, Dub Nation. Okay. I'll be fine, guys. I'm built for this. Built to last. Built to make it through everything. We started off as nothing, and now we've grown together. And we're going to continue to grow. And even if I lose a few people, I'm sorry to see you guys go, man. I wish you guys could like just hear me out and see things from my end and my eyes and understand the way I feel, but I know it's hard to ask somebody else to try to sympathize with what they've never experienced. So, with that being said, to the people that I'm going to lose, peace. I'm going to keep on growing anyway. Alright, so see you guys on the next video. It's your boy, Allan Wade. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to monetize this video because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make this my career so that it can make me do other things, positive things for my people in my community and other people outside of my community. That's like my goal, like to be able to help people, to be able to make a difference, you know what I mean, in people's lives. I have so many great ideas that I must carry out. So I will stop at nothing, relentless to get the stuff done, regardless of what anybody thinks about me or my skin color. All right, y'all. It's your boy. Peace.